right, what's going on, Sagittarius Archers? Happy New Year 2026. Hold on, I gotta fix my necklace. All right, what's up? This is going to be your, hold on, let me fix the view. Hold on. All right, I just had to change the view a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be your collective, you know. We'll just get the cards, see who or what shows up, and we'll read them and, you know, go from there. So I do know that God has blessed this reading for us. Thank you, gracious Father. I will pull some fortune card messages. Maybe they will help. Hopefully they'll help clarify and confirm some things. So however this speaks to you, Archers, you know, let it. Okay, let's see what comes out for Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands, which is you and your energy. You know, she's a fire sign. So, could be you, could be somebody you know or are dealing with. So this Queen of Wands, you know, she's sitting on her throne. She's done all of her tasks that she's supposed to do for the day. She is super gorgeous. So if this is you as a lady, like, wow, oh my gosh, you look fantastic. You're looking, you know, probably, you know, you always usually look good, Sagittarius, but this is like you looking the best you've looked in years. I don't know if you changed your hair, you changed your makeup or your wardrobe or whatever, but this is you like really wowing people. Like every time you step out anyway, people are like, whoa. But, you know, in particularly now, it's really like, whoa. Because, you know, like you see, you know, let's say we see you when you're out running errands. You still look great, right? But then we see you when you're out and, you know, you're going to an event or you're, you know, being presented with some award or something, you know, you're going to step it up and dress according. So this is that energy where it's just like, whoa, we thought you were a 10 before and now you're like 100. So, you know, and I think that you're really inspiring a lot of people. Some of you might be dibbling and dabbling in a bit of earthly magic, if you will. Maybe you're mixing some potions, or maybe you're trying some spells or something. Maybe you might be trying to protect yourself from like an evil eye or something, because the Five of Swords is here and he just, you know, he's a bully. He's somebody who likes to intimidate. He's somebody who, you know, it's not that he defeats people, it's how he defeats people. You know, he'll beat you and then he'll talk all this shit about how you're lame and you should have never stepped and, you know, this. And it's like, okay, that's not necessary. You know, you already won. So why is you, you know, beating a dead horse? It makes you not like him. So yeah, this could be somebody you're watching, somebody you're looking at. I mean, it might be your behavior too. Maybe you're, you know, doing a little too much dabbling in some things and it's kind of making you a little high-minded. Okay, it's making you like, hold on, is that really, you know, where you want to go? Is that really what you want to do? You know, because if this is you, then you don't need to do that. Like I say, it could be somebody that you're watching. Okay, Queen of Wands here. So, Queen of Pentacles. And you have the Chariot here, Major Arcana of Cancer. So you could have Cancer in your chart, or you could have a Cancer male around you who's coming. But the Queen of Pentacles is like, you know, let me chill out. Let me just kind of take some time to do me right now. The Queen of Pentacles is also one who kind of dabbles in the sciences, especially the earthly thing, where I feel like you, Queen of Wands, maybe you might look into some spells and potions and things like that. The Queen of Wands, in order to kind of settle down and nurture herself, she may look more into the spiritual things like grounding or using, you know, monitoring the ways of the wind or something like that. Maybe she's doing something with, you know, earth and dust and things like that, where she's kind of reading those, you know, some people read coffee grinds and they, you know, sometimes it's kind of creepy because they're actually very accurate, you know, but things like that. So it's two queens who are very mature, One is just more like beautiful and outspoken and passionate and driven and charismatic. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles, she's a different kind of beauty. She's that earthly, natural, you know, she might be vegan or something like that. But she is more so the mellow queen. They both work very, very hard. But you'll see the Queen of Wands more than you probably will see the Queen of Pentacles. She kind of likes to do her work, you know, on the back end. And so she's just a bit more calm of the two. She's still out there, don't get me wrong. So whoever these queens are, one could be you. This could, I don't know, Sagittarius, if this is somebody you feel is your competition or if she's like your sister. But either way, you both have that same status, that same level. But this Queen of Pentacles is more so like on the mothering side where, you know, she wants to help everybody else. Not saying that you don't, but that's her goal. Your goal might be to, you know, influence and guide, whereas her goal is to like, okay, come talk to me. Let's plan it out. I'm going to help you get there. You know, that kind of energy, especially here with the Chariot. She's like, she wants to move people forward, whereas you are moving yourself forward. And it's not selfish. That's like what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, this 5. Oh, look who it is. And you done kicked out the 5 of... You done kicked out the 5 of Wands. So yeah, this could be somebody that you're beefing with. I don't know. Could be a, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But you just popped out here making this a very personal reading. And the Wheel of Fortune is your secondary major arcana. So we all have our first, which is you, is Temperance. And then we have a second. All signs have a second. And yours is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are just moving. You know, things might be kind of crazy or they're about to get really crazy. I like the Wheel of Fortune because, you know, it's not steady in a good way. You know, it just has you going up, down, forward, backward, round and round. You could be traveling. You could just have a lot of things all happening at the same time. It's not overwhelming, but it could be a little bit exhausting. So you're showing up here as saying, yeah, you know that you probably need to balance some of this out. You know, it's good to have, you know, movement and things happening, but it's also good when you can say, okay, hold on. It's a bit much going on, because Temperance is about patience, you know, having the strength to say, okay, I know things need to happen, but everything don't need to happen right damn now. You know what I mean? Hold on. You can give what you can give, and then the rest you have to let other people kind of give what they can give. Because Temperance here, I know you've seen your card many times, but there's a flow here. Okay, let me show you actually. There's a path here, and it leads to this crown, this victory, this happiness, this enlightenment, but it's not right here. It goes all the way. So you got to go a little ways. You know what I mean? So that's about, like I say, kind of being in flow, balancing things. You do what you do and let everybody else do what they need to do. I feel like there's some harmony here. You know, there is some harmony. There's, I would like to say that, you know, make sure that you are in the mindset of giving and receiving. Okay, it's kind of like the harmony repeat, but, you know, you have to be able to accept things when they're being given to you. And you also have to know when to give things, because, you know, that's what creates the flow. That's what creates the balance. I don't know. There's definitely moderation here with you showing up. You know, the thing with alchemy is that it's usually you're blending things that don't normally go together, like oil and water. They usually don't mix, but there is a way that they can mix, and they can actually do some really, create some really powerful things. So, you know, just having the patience to work through it. Some of it will fail, some of it will succeed. So just, you know, being really moderate with yourself and with other people. Like, don't push things right now. Just allow healing to happen as it should. Now, this 5 of Swords coming back, I feel like this is somebody who, you know, just might be looking for a fight. You know, may know how to push your buttons, Sagittarius, and so they come to push them. sometimes that could be good, you know, because it keeps us on our toes, but sometimes it's really annoying. And I feel like with the way those cards came out, you kicked out to this Five of Swords. So it could be somebody that you're watching that you're just like, you know what, I had enough of you. You guys to go. Because yeah, this Five of Swords, he's always looking for a fight. He wants to fight. And so sometimes you might want to fight and sometimes you don't. But again, remember moderation, patience, balance. You can only do what you do. If you kick them out and they come back, kick their ass out again, you know, and just keep that going until they finally just stop coming. So let's see here. We have a Journey came out first, number 10. Like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune, you definitely could be traveling. And if you are, it could be by train, which is always nice. Gift is here. You got a gift coming in, and it's going to be maybe small, but really significant, okay? And whoever it's coming from, it'll be like a gift from the heart, like a small token just to say, hey, thank you. I appreciate you. I see you. Here you go. Number 38, Toil and Labor. So this is just, you know, kind of related to the Wheel of Fortune. A lot going on. You might have some extra work tasks to do, but you'll be up for it, okay? And it'll be worth it. Toil and labor is like, damn, I thought I was done, but I'm not. But, you know, it again, worth it. Number 4, courtship. So somebody coming in, you know, to court you, whether this is a job, this is a relationship of love, friendship, whatever, but somebody's going to be very patient and take their time with you. You know what I mean? To court you, get to know you, your likes, your dislikes, moving slowly, but it's all meticulous so that they can get it right. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Archers. You're definitely traveling here soon. So make sure all your travel documents are up to date. My darlings, I hope this blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. Talk to you soon.